Now we know this already. Italy makes great bikes. Vespas, Gileras, and well, the Lambrettas of they're all very, very beautiful, sexy looking bikes. And then if you want fast bikes, of course, you've got the names like Aprilia and Ducati storming down highways like they are red devils in reincarnation. But there's one brand that really talks about something completely different. And that brand is what we have here today, Moto Guzzi, or in particular this particular model, the V7 Classic. This bike is all about celebrating the sexy lines of classic motorcycles. So I'm gonna put my helmet on, I'm going to turn this bike on, and I'm going to see if something that's classic can stack up against something that's modern in today's world. Okay, so we've established that this is a classic bike, but okay, let's now establish how does the classic bike ride and handle. First things first, very comfortable. I'll have to say that. I'll have to give it to this bike. It's a very comfortable bike to be riding on. The riding position, you are a little bit upright. You can lean forward if you wanted to. You do have enough travel space on your seat if you wanted to go back a little bit. The seats itself are very comfortable. Come on, it's Italian leather. Did you expect anything less? The width of the bike is easy, makes it easy enough for you to maneuver through traffic. You won't be able to chill out like a Kapchai, but then you don't want to anyway in this sort of bike. It is not forward position. You're actually your legs position are basically in a straight line with your body, which is again, that's a good thing. It adds to the comfort. It does not make you feel tired. The V-twin engine is only just a couple of inches north of your knees, so you don't want to go forward too much because that would mean you would actually be burning yourself, and you definitely don't want to do that with a hot 90 degrees engine. Now there is one trade-off that you will definitely have to consider, and remember that this bike will be falling short on, and it's the fact that because it's a classic bike, it rides a little bit like a classic bike as well. If you compare it to, say, one of the modern machines, leaning and getting back up from the lean ain't exactly the best in the world. But as far as looks go, you cannot fault it. Look at it. You've got beautiful, beautiful motorcycle here. It's definitely a head turner, and people are going to nod, smile, and chat to you when you stop at stoplights. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, this particular bike, of course, does not come with, as you can see, the standard exhaust. It comes with aftermarket exhaust, and this is because the guys at Moto Guzzi in Malaysia wants to tell you that you do have the option of making your bike louder if you wanted to. That sort of loud. Now the difference between the Classic and the other bikes in the V7 range is basically, apart from the definite cosmetic looks, the number one telltale is this engine cover is a Classic engine cover as compared to on the Stone, the Special, and on the Cafe Racer, it's got a completely different cover. This is supposed to make it look a little bit more classic. Job well done, I would imagine. Why do you want to buy this bike? If you want a bike that's going to give you great drivability, rideability, and also great handling, it's going to make you look like you're a motorcycle stuntman, this is definitely not the bike for you. This bike is for the person who wants Gaya, quintessential European gentleman's Gaya, and this bike will give it to you by the bucket loads. And you know what? One of the best things? The entry price. It is not that expensive. It's quite affordable. and it's a surefire way to say, hey, if a girl's greatest accessory is a multi-thousand ringgit handbag, for a guy, it's a Moto Guzzi V7 Classic. Gorgeous.